Okie dokie, we have given the samples from the Stellar Basin to the scientist. We have built the defense against the giant squid. And the executive is here to execute things, I guess. Yeah. So we've got everything built up to max. We've got the hull up to max, which is lovely. So now I just need to go to the science lab again to probably get some samples from the Twisted Strand. Yes? Well, what's your opinion of your boss? My master? Oh, the executive, yes. He's everywhere. Very hardworking. Always has been. Always will be. He needs me. My work. It all has to be correct, do you understand? We have to be in the right place, or else there's not much time left. Have you learned anything about the dark fluid I collected? It's unlike any substance I've ever seen. Touched. It's smooth one moment, silky, and the next, sharp, stabbing. The scientist flinches at something in the air above him. A moment later, the lights flicker. A subtle pop of a blown capacitor can be heard somewhere on the nearby bench. His voice drops to a breathy murmur. It holds secrets, instructions, whispers. You seem concerned. Concerned? No. Concern implies... He turns to look at you. One of his eyes is bloodshot, the white completely overrun with dark red blood. Concern implies that we didn't know this would happen. The fish from Twisted Strand, do you have them? Not yet. Zevak... I'm not going to be able to say that, am I? Zevactinus from the mangrove. Boreaspis from the mangrove. Opabinia from the shallow. And Nipponites from the crab. Alright. Mangrove, shallow, mangrove, crab. You want to say anything else about the scientist? No? You want to say anything else? No? Alright. I want to take this one with me. Yeah, especially if I need to get more crabs. Yeah, and I've still got the pump going. Hi, whale. Bye, whale. Kind of makes me want to play Dave the Diver again. Yeah, there's been like so many updates and crossovers since I last played it. That'd be nice. Probably not for a playthrough, just me going through it on my own. I got a lot of games I need to do that for. The list goes ever larger and larger. Uh-huh. It's got to be in the triple digits by now. That game list. Oh, that would not surprise me. I never looked at the hotel now. It is very nice. And it's got the icebreaker on, it's got all the lights on. It's not going to go any faster from the Tier 4 hull, but it's nice. I can sell those. Oh, that's some income, I guess. So it's just waiting on the crabs then. Or whatever species goes in the crab pot. I just remembered I need to make some more bait, so I probably shouldn't be selling the crabs. Uh-oh. Damn it. There we go. Disturbed water mangrove. Laboriaspis. You want to give me a messed up version of yourself? No. There's a hope. Well, at least I've taken you out. Aye. Arapaima. Alright, 2 fishies down, 2 to go. God, you were huge. Still not getting one, am I? There it is. Boreal shell. I'm not getting anything else in there. Alright, let's hand these 2 in and turn the others into bait. Ah, there's the other bait. So I don't need to be down south anymore, do I? No, I don't think so. Well, apart from when I'm filling in the encyclopedia. Hello. Wait, that's not the... Excuse me? No, that's not the fish. That's the fish. So I guess that was just a thing then. Well, never mind. Guess I'll head back. Oopsie. At least I got a ton of fish I can make into bait. Yeah, seeing as I need a bunch of aberration bait and I need 4 more of the exotic bait, which is going to cost me 3 grand. Yeah, that's not exactly good. So it's behind me, isn't it? Yeah. What's up, there, man? Alright, make some more. Only add one more. Oh well. I don't suppose you accept this. Oh. And my storage is full. Alright then. Yeah, not much I can do there. So mangrove and shallow. So it's going to be on the outside for that one. Yep. Again, that's not the fish I need. And yet it's showing that it's doing that gloopy thing. Yeah, like this one. That's the one I need. A clawed proboscis passes food into a backwards-facing mouth. Flaps around the segments of its flaps along the segments of its body, propel it through the water. I can read. So now I need a shallow then. Yeah, so either way will do. And that's just waiting on the crab. Zivanctus. Or Zivactidus. It's not going to give me a messed up version, is it? Nah. That was a hope. Alright, back to the oil rig then. Unless the crab's dropped. Would be nice if it drops. Oh, I don't have the light on. Oopsie. Alright, has the crab dropped? Yes, it has. Nipponites, a twisting shell houses a small creature with eyes and tentacles flailing from the opening. Alright. And nothing else. Alright. Alright, back to the oil rig. I think that's the fastest I've been in the zone. Well, now that I know what I'm doing. Yes. Here's your fish. Here's your weird fish. And here's your weird thing I caught in a crab pot. With the corporation leadership here, I have to focus. There are pressures acting upon me. We must know where these creatures entered, where the blood... He places the specimens into a large metal chamber before sealing the lid. A motor runs briefly and pressure gauge on the chamber rises. The Elder communicates in power. He flips a large switch and the metal chamber begins to spin, slowly at first, then accelerating until the whole thing is a blur. Needles etch into graph paper, transcribing the ascent of something, scratched out at speed. A dark fluid rises from a tube connected to the chamber. Not yet. Pure. We'll need more. Down. Deeper. Outside, the executive is talking to the foreman. We're almost there. Give it another push. How much power can we give this thing? So I don't think we really shouldn't. The executive shoots the foreman a glance, disdain and dismissal, lacing the muscles on his face. The foreman backs down, defeated. Setting the drill to full power, sir. Machinery in the drill tower steps into overdrive, blurring the air with the sound of gears turning. What's that noise? Oh shit. As the roar of the giant creature fades, it leaves behind a silence on all that witnessed it. Faces stare from windows and hands grip railings, trying to process the spectacle. Boss, that must have been the thing that got all our material shipments. And now it's coming for the rig! A murmur of panic begins to rise from the onlookers. No, we're close now, and it knows it. How long will it take for the drill to break through to the next layer? It still has a little way to go, but you can't be serious, surely. No, that thing in the water. Our lives are in danger, and you want to keep drilling? Get it done. The executive turns away and walks towards his office, leaving the foreman shaking his head. He's insane. What the hell are we doing? Here, this drill, whatever's down there, we shouldn't be disturbing it. Fisherman, you've got to help us. He won't listen to reason. Perhaps he'll listen to an operational setback? What do you mean by operational setback? We can't shut down the drill ourselves, not without repercussions from the corporation following us for the rest of our lives. But if it were to be damaged by a force of nature, or force of the deep, we'd have no choice but to abandon our positions. I know it sounds crazy, but if the defenses were to stop operating suddenly, it would leave the drill vulnerable. Please, have a think. See what you can do. The defense is operational, emitting a drone sound that grates at the ears. You walk towards the perimeter tower. One of the electrical panels has been securely fastened. Hasn't been securely fastened. Let's save that for a little bit later, hey? Have there been any patches of contamination sighted in the area? There have been areas of contamination sighted in Devil's Spine. Alright. Hello, executive. Is whatever you're really here for worth risking the lives of your people? My people? These are employees. What else? I don't have all day. Oh, you evil bastard. Yeah, it's these I'm still gonna need. So that's 2 down, 3 to go. Aye. There goes all my money. Oh, what else was I going to use the money on? True. Yeah, let's just get everything that I can here. So I can do... how much money do I have? 2 more? Yeah, drilling is coming from the game. It's the game noise. So not much I can do about that. Right, so that's quite a few cans I have then. Yep. Probably gonna need some more bait though. Right then. Are you okay? The inevitable conclusion. He rocks back and forth, hands shading his eyes from the harsh lights above. Our work almost complete. Closer. Pure devil spine, the wretches. Where are they? A giant dragonfish, a Dunkleosteus, a sea scorpion, and a Vetulicolia. Alright. Well, let's sort you out then. Disable defenses, disable defenses. Collect specimens. Alright, alright. Well, that's a giant dragonfish. There's a Dunkleosteus. I'm not going to be able to say that name, am I? Nope. Exoriated Fiend. Ascension to the apex comes at a cost paid in skin and scale. One of the first apex predators, this bony-plated giant crushes its prey with the strongest jaws ever known to exist. Alright. Okay. Another dragonfish. That's a one I already have. Dragonfish. That looks new. Soulfish. Well, whether I had you or not, that's another one for the encyclopedia. Should probably be on the safe side and hand these in. On the safe side. Right, hello, scientist. You're getting more fucked up, aren't you? Alright, that's a giant dragonfish. There's a Dunkleosteus, so crab and volcanic. He's not okay.
Ah.
Rusty Sparks I'm working on the rollout, cutting edge, so nothing new from you. Nothing new there. Ignore it. Don't like these waters, but the corp seems to. They can be wired to wherever they need to go. Oh, I see. And I can just buy bait here. Alright. Alright, so that is... Sea Scorpion, Vetuliculia. Vetuliculia. Alright. Well, 78 to go. It's down from what I had earlier in the playthrough. Aye. And most of those are just going to be like, catch the aberration of this fish. Oh, in the case of 230, that's going to be fun. Well, let's not hit that. Let's not hit that. So I need to check the crab pots then. Dark Custodian. Collect a total of 10 dark canisters. Alright. How many achievements I'm missing? I suppose while I'm here. So what was the thing I could do here? Exotic bait. So that's around here then. Yes, that's... How do I use these? Oh. Exotic bait. Use. And that brings back the coelacanth. And if I use atrophy, exotic exemplar, catch any exotic aberration. Shape as prime. The antediluvian ideal, a form defended by the armor of eons. Alright. So now I gotta do that for the other 3 zones. If I want to catch them all. Oh boy. So many crab pots. And none of those are going to have what I need, are they? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Now let's get rid of all the basic ones then. I think those are giving me a lot of... money. Can't even pick up these. Really? It's a bloody crabs. So just sort out the crab pots, look for that other fish, and hopefully by the time I do that I'll have gotten the crab I need. Is that the one I need? Yeah, it is. Alright. So at least the two I need are just right there. This is probably why they gave you the crab pot repair item. Mm-hmm. How many basic crab pots did I buy? Way too many. Way too many. I haven't started blinking yet, have I? Nope. So we're just waiting on them. I mean, I could just sleep for the days. I would like to do a little bit of cleanup, though. Plus, it's giving me money for the bait, which is always nice. And they've started blinking. Lovely! Hopefully they have the one I need. Nope, but I will take them. There it is. Sea Scorpion! Capable of injecting its prey with venom, these giant scorpions are formidable predators of the seafloor. And now to get you. Vetulicolia. I'm not going to go fit, am I? Nope. No, I'm going to sell that by mistake. Just bring it to the iron rig. Then I can focus on getting the aberrations later. With haste. Is it going to tell me to go to the Pale Beach? I would not be surprised. Alright, here's your samples. Vetulicolia. Not much is known about this eyeless, alien-looking creature. The fossil records dated back to the Cambrian period. And the sea scorpion. There you go. Alright, the music just stopped. With shocking speed, he rushes towards the table, grabbing at the corpses. Oh, fuck! The shape that bursts through the blackboard barely resembles the scientist. No longer meek and cowed, now a frightening visage of stretched skin and sharp teeth. With a sickening crunch, he bites down to the sea scorpion carcass, black liquid dripping from his mouth. His terrible head snaps up to lock eyes with yours. A feral cry rises from his lungs, forming an accusatory scream with freshly born claws pointed in your direction. With limbs overcome by frantic spasms, he stumbles towards the nearest window, slowly at first, then arriving at considerable speed. The apparated form of the scientist crashes through this glass, diving out beyond the deck of the platform, down, hitting the water, then disappearing into the deep.
Ah.
Are we going to talk about that? We're not going to talk about that, are we? No?
Ah.
Okay. Alright. If we're not going to talk about that, then we're not going to talk about that. Huh. But we're really not going to talk about that, huh? I guess we're not? Really? Really? Even though that just happened? Really? But we're just going to ignore that. Okay. Alright. What can I even say to that? Is that the same thing that happened to the guy in Inkfell? Yeah, he kept eating the corrupted fish and he became a fish man. So I guess that just happened again. We're still not going to do anything about that, huh? I don't think so. Oh.
Huh.
So I guess the only thing left to do is to just turn off the defenses. Uh-huh. Huh. I think I'll save that for next time. Yeah, because I think there's still some fishing I need to do around here. That's not the thing I need to put in there. And then whenever I get the other two mixed baits. Yeah, I think it's best to end things here. On that note. Alright, so I guess next time I turn off the defenses. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.